Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Wayapa Work and welcome to day 10 of 14 Days of Wayapa. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Hopefully you have just watched our Facebook post and you've come over to hear a longer yarn about the 10th element, which is the land element, and which we use the movements of a kangaroo to symbolize the connection that we all have with land elements. With land animals. So as I was saying on my Facebook post, that today, like I do every day, I want to pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the land that we are on today, which is the Wadawurrung people. And I would like to pay my respects to all of the traditional custodians of the lands throughout Australia, and to acknowledge the fact that they have, lived here for 80,000 years plus, and they knew how to live life well, in harmony with the environment, connected to everything around them in their environment, knowing that that connection was there. And Indigenous people have a lot to offer. We have so much to learn from their knowledge and their wisdom and their practices, because geez, they knew how to do it. I'm not sure that if we continue on the way we are, that we will be here in 80,000 years, but they did, and they knew. So I don't know, it just makes sense to me to be listening to them. Today, as I said, is the 10th element, land element, the kangaroo. As an immigrant to Australia, although I am an Australian citizen, the kangaroo, to me, I always get excited by the kangaroo. It is, to me, quintessentially Australian, and the kangaroo is a remarkable creature. It actually shuts down their breeding when in drought. So they're that in tune with their environment that they will adapt accordingly, and that's how connected they are. So I think that that's a great lesson to learn about how connection can make us survive and sustain us. The kangaroo also represents resourcefulness, because Indigenous people used every part of the kangaroo. They didn't waste anything. So I think we need to apply that to the way we live today and say, how can we make sure that we are using everything, the most of everything, maximizing everything that we use, and to take that thinking in to our lifestyle, and not just for an hour a day when we practice Wayapa, but throughout our entire day. And it's, again, Wayapa is about taking action into taking care of the environment in every way possible, from being, getting a keep cup, to eating every part of an animal if it sacrifices its life for us, to, picking up rubbish in the streets. The kangaroo movements also, I love, as I was just saying on the other post, because it actually allows us to connect with our inner child. The movements that we do in taking a moment to scratch, and that movement reminds me that we have to be sometimes silly in our days, and remember that we're always a child at heart, and that we need to celebrate being the child, and to never lose sight of having fun in life. The kangaroo also, in doing the scratching movements, it also reminds us of the importance of taking care of ourselves. So when we do the scratching movements, it is taking the time for taking care of ourselves, for taking time out, for slowing down, for taking a break. That means at least twice a day, and for lunch, and getting enough sleep at night time. It reminds us of all of those things, and You know, that's one of the amazing things about Wayapa for me, is that we each element has so many different layers to it, and that you can talk forever about them. And yep, Jamie does talk about them forever, and I'm starting to learn how to talk to him about them forever, because this post is getting a bit long. But it's as you do Wayapa, you do that is about the sharing, and you've probably heard us say that a few times, but it's true. It is about sharing what it means to us, each element. So in the comments section, I'd love for you to share what you love about the land element. And I must say that for people who live outside of Australia, that the kangaroo is the movement, but you can think of the land element as, you know, a buffalo, or you know, a cougar, or a bear, or, you know, a donkey, or whatever, you know, land element that you love, in particular a land animal. So, but I think the kangaroo is, as I said, a great movement to be doing. So share with us what you love about the kangaroo movement in the comments below, and just remember to think about the footsteps that we all walk in, which is that of our ancestors, and that the decisions that they made for us, you know, the decisions Aboriginal people made in looking after the land, and how they created, you know, left, or still have, a beautiful land for us to all enjoy, and that we always need to give thanks. So it's important for us to also remember our responsibility of looking after the land, just like they did for 80,000 years and continue to do. So we have much to learn. Have a great rest of the day, and we will talk to you later. See you tomorrow for the 11th day of Wayapa. Bye.